The learning space creates an environment informed by an understanding of relationships that encourages the best of people to emerge. It is a space where people are respected for what they think and how they uniquely make sense of their place in this world. The guiding principle is differentiation of self, the cornerstone of Bowen's family systems theory. I had the opportunity to not only be present with Dr. Bowen as I think of embodying the ideas. They were so much more than just intellectual ideas. They were so lived. That style of integrating knowledge rings true to me. And my own experience with biofeedback, and most importantly, I think, the neurofeedback, that way in which a particular method allows you to ask so many questions of a particular field, let's say like neurofeedback, allowed me to, or challenged me, really to understand how the brain develops in the family, importantly. Not just develops, but how is it in this interplay of relationships in a family that a brain develops? What is a step back from that for me was, how is our brain evolved to be a relationship brain? Those are questions that to me were essential to know in order for me to really embody, if you will, the ideas of the brain, the physiology, and what Bowen suggested, which was that all of our life is a relationship phenomena. Those connections to me, and the using the ideas, using different methods to learn new things, has been really at the core of how I have put together my understanding about Bowen theory, and expanded, I think, Bowen theory to really include many vehicles for knowing self that are a part of the world's knowledge. Right alongside of this came really a constant question of how did all these experiences within the individual relate to the family? How did they relate to the patterns of the family? So that the biology, the physiology, the ebbs and flows of the hand temperature, sweat response, muscle tension, all of that is related to these patterns of reactivity that then I could begin to understand not only in the life at the moment, but also seeing it as a part of the multi-generational history and also the development of that person. Anytime you're looking within an individual at their physiology, it's very difficult to hold the family as a part of that conversation and a part of those observations. It's very difficult to do that. And I think that's often a challenge for people to, let's say, do the neurofeedback or experience these methodologies and to hold the thinking about the family simultaneously. I think that's a very complex brain phenomena to be able to do, but I think it's possible. And I think that to be able to not only understand it at a biological level or physiological level, but to really perceive it, that the family, the generations, my great-grandmother is a part of my lung, is a part of my breathing, a part of my heart rate, that is the way in which we are organized as human beings. And taking your body and taking your experience at a particular point in time and then including the knowledge about Bowen theory, the knowledge of the relationship impact of everything you do, you think, you are, it transforms how you think of those methodologies, but it also adds to how you think of Bowen theory. And that interplay has been from the beginning of my professional life, really, that process. by which you have core ideas that you take into other fields and integrate in your own unique way, which I think is the point of a learning space, that this is about self. This is about learning it in your own life, and it becomes not only embodied in your own life and in your own family, in your own professional life, but also that it becomes a part of the professional conversation. It's a part of the knowledge that contributes to both Bowen theory and to the knowledge itself.